Good afternoon to everyone. This is Kirtika from CSSE third year. As a part of group discussions evaluation, here we are to discuss on the topic group discussion climate and corporate responsibilities. Climate change is caused because climate changes are happening because excessive releases of harmful gases from the industries and automobiles, which is affecting the environment, which is not only affecting the environment but the society and the people living it. There are many causes for it because monocarbon dioxide gases are releasing, and the industries are not taking the responsibility for the releasing the gases also. I think it's not only the corporate's responsibility, but also the people responsibility to take care of that.
Yeah, what you have said true. Climatic changes are of global greenhouse affecting like burning the soil, burning the gases, and some of the industries are going with the pollution. So that's why the climate has come in the changes.
Today, climate change is a very pressing global issue. The release of toxins into the air is making the environment polluted. So, in order to reduce this, the all corporate offices must make sure that they abide to certain standards and regulations so that we can control.
Corporate sector, we can see they are using huge number of API, a large amount of chlorofluorocarbons into the atmosphere. So, so the ozone layer is getting depleted. So that we are getting UV rays directly. We are facing several diseases like cancer.
Yes, I agree with your point. In order to do all these things, all the companies should follow some general audits so that all these measures will be taken.
I agree with your point, and there are so many companies using natural resources for generation of their products, which is very harmful to our next generations, which would lead to no natural resources left for them.
It is already affecting the current generation also. Because we already seen lots of floods causing in our unpresent area also. There are many people who are affected by the floods, and having many people have lost their property. Many people have lost um, work also. Some have lost. They are facing very much of damage.
Not only just those, as we all remember the Bhopal gas tragedy. Due to that, even for today, many generations are facing some health problems, even today.
And there are some solutions are reusable, recycle, and recover, and all we are convert the transition energy for the climatic change.
We should take the safety measures not after the incident happens, but before the incident happens. We have to be careful before the incident happens.
And not only just that, all companies that are abiding by the corporate social responsibility must also include climatic changes too, something that will help protect the environment.
Yes, I seen a company named Tesla who manufactures electric vehicles. They that all the EV vehicles are designed eco-friendly.
All companies must come to a zero waste policy so that they can reduce the waste that they produce every day.
Cooperative companies should take the responsibility of this climatic change, and they should avoid the pollution coming from the industries.
The awareness should be created among the people, not only the corporates, but everyone should be aware of what is happening because the climatic changes are very drastic now.
More distant and electric come up, then there will be a drastic change in the climate, which would be more good for us and our next generations.
Today there are many companies where their companies, mostly chemical companies, they are releasing the waste into the environment without even filtering it into local water bodies, and many villagers are using that water for their everyday life, which is causing them many health problems. Government must make sure that a strict committee is formed against this and take actions against these companies so that they can ensure that safety of the people is taken care of.
I agree with your point. They should send their waste to the waste recycling centers, which would be more useful, and the centers should be more organized.
For example, for our India, there is FSI, Food Drug Commission, it is responsible for auditing this all these companies and these manufacturing companies. They should implement the rules very strict, and this will help in dramatic change.
Not only people are affected, but even animals are also affected. The animals which are living in seas and oceans, even in the fresh lake areas, also getting affected. And even land living animals are also getting endangered and extinct. I think we have to take care of both animals and humans.
If corporate companies all abide and start using renewable resources, renewable energy sources like utilizing solar, then we can make a drastic change, in my opinion.
Now, we already saw about Vijayawada, which had come floods because of the climatic change, and they have faced a lot of problems. They didn't have power and food for this of climatic change. So we can conclude that the climatic change is the not the problem. The cooperative industries are also the problem of the climatic changes.
So all the MNC companies which should come forward to take initiative for this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tejaswi from CSSE. As a part of group discussion, today our topic is climate change is corporate responsibility. Nowadays, climate is changing without any seasonal effect because of the corporate responsibilities. Like industries, they are emitting so much of carbon gases and all, and the using of natural resources is more nowadays. So that the climate change is very people are affecting by the drastic changes in the climate.
Yeah, I agree with your statement. Nowadays, there are different causes for climatic changes deforestation. Everyone cutting down the trees the earth ability losses its ability to absorb the CO2, and also the companies and factories also plays a major role to cause the climatic change. They emitting the greenhouse gases like methane and nitrox oxide, etc.
Burning of fossil fuels also uh, causes the climate changes, like burning of oil, gas, oil, coal, and extra companies. Companies use transportation like cars, aeroplanes, burning of fossil fuels.
Yeah, I agree with your statement. Nowadays, the transport system, the, the transport system is widely increases. Like everyone uses the vehicles like cars, bikes, which burn, which
And
burn.
also, and also we are using so much of phones that radio signals also affect the birds, and this is also a climate change for them.
Yes, nowadays industries also increase, so they emitted chemicals and so many gases, which causes greenhouse gas. It is a global warming effect, so we have to control this by using corporate techniques.
And lack of water pollution and so many greenhouse effects. So that
Yes, industries should take the responsibility to reduce these global warming causes. They should take action on these activities so that the global warming and greenhouse effects can be reduced. They should reduce the wastage and
Industries are
Yeah, these causes which leads to increase the global warming, which increases the temperature on the earth, and also leads to changes the climatic changes, and also due to the deforestation, which increase the low level of oxygen will be getting the everyone.
yes, nowadays deforestation is more increased because everyone cut down the trees to develop the city, and due to population, so many are cutting the trees.
yeah, Rohit, and I accept your point that trees are cutting and the place is used for industrial development and they use it for cities and towns and merging in the small cities to become large. And that industries are emitting lot of gases, so that trees are decreasing and the oxygen percentage in the layers and are
Yes, we all know that in forest they absorb carbon dioxide and releases oxygen, but due to this deforestation, it can't occur. So we have to reduce the deforestation,
companies,
take
industries.
responsibilities.
so nowadays there are in Vijayawada we see many floods and that pollution is heavy. Yeah. So
Yeah, I agree with your statement. And recently, everyone make the deforestation, which leads to soil erosion, and recently floods are happen in the Vijayawada.
So this rapid change in climate leads to this type of floods and global warming.
And also farmers are widely uses the fertilizers to increasing the yield production. So which leads to the health causes and
Yes. In agriculture field also, we used to cut the trees for agricultural purpose. This also leads to deforestation.
Rapid changes in climate is due to industrial development and all, so that decrease the pollution by the industries, so that less change in climate, so that everyone will get benefited because of.
and everyone also must aware about the uh, like using of instead of using the burning the fossil, they use renewable gases like wind energy and solar and also hydroelectric power
In
to reduce the
in transport, we all know that so many vehicles are releasing pollution. So we have to reduce that vehicles in the society. Then we can control greenhouse gas effects.
and also about deforestation,
Plants the trees.
planting the trees and
And everyone should avoid the usage of plastic in nowadays.
Yes, it is can't decompose. So it leads to gases released by the plastic.
so that the people who nowadays instead of using the above follow to reduce the climatic change. Thank you.
ఒకసారి గుర్తు కావాలి.
Hi, good evening. Today's topic is climate change and the corporate responsibilities. First of all, climate change is the major crucial problem facing in the world today, and in this more of the in the global environment more because of that climatic changes happens, and while the government also plays the role, and the corporation also takes the major responsibility to take that reduce the pollution and reduce the plastic uses and all of this. However, they are also have the resources, and they also have the practical knowledge about that also. So they're also having capability to change the environment. And here the major problem is corporate the be compare it to the government. Corporates takes more responsibility because they're also they're producing more
more pollution in the environment. And
Yes, Neha, as you said, is really good. That's it, because industrial emits so much of pollutant like methane, greenhouse gases, and also carbon, a bulk amount of carbon dioxide also. What is the role of corporative means which uses a cleaner while emission the dangerous gases. They should place a cleaners or chimneys. It should not affect the environment as we compare with now. And also the cooperative system also focused on the waste management. That is, so many cooperative industries are dumped in the seas, oceans, like small lakes also. So these are also effect to the aquatic animals. So all the all these waste management should be what should be placed in
another
place,
bulk in
placed
another
in a
place
procedure process, and maintain the recycle also. This process will saves the aquatic life and lands
environment
also.
What you said is really correct. So many corporate societies are reusing the materials, like they are following the normal
as
yes, organizations consumes more resources, so they should be responsible for the climate changes also. So they need to fix these problems. So for this, they can use green technologies like solar and uh,
As Surya, as you said, the IKEA, industry which is leading in furnitures, it should focus on by next 2020 and 30, it become a one of the most saving environment saving industry, because it is focused only on it recycle. And also one of the company Microsoft, it is focusing on greenhouse, that does not carbon dioxide. It releases so much of carbon dioxide by cloud storage, on reducing that.
and also organizes and also organizations projects not for the publicity. They should be responsible for
They should implement the some company, they should implement the green technologies like solar power, reduce the pollution to help the companies. And companies, they should develop the companies not, they should
Yes,
just
I
the
agree.
publicity.
Yes, I agree with you all. Pollution was very highly increasing by all the vehicles. The government should implement some solar energy, something.
So there are many companies which are implementing natural techniques and reducing the greenhouse gas. So they are implementing many companies are producing organic products which would not affect the environment and the saving.
as I was concluding that so many companies are already through in the process by 2030, like an Apple and Microsoft, they're already in the process to reduce the carbon dioxide, carbon neutral. And Microsoft also also thinks about that to reduce the plastic in their companies and in their organizations. And I just want to say only one thing: to reduce the pollution and to reduce the carbon dioxide by using the sustainability practices in their products, like environment natural products and some and eco-friendly products they use, because these products are also helps to our consumers also. So use such a eco-friendly products in that. Thank you.